Hello, welcome back to geography class with the title or heading Land Degradation. Large scale soil erosion caused by running water and wind is actually known as land degradation. Dumping of waste material from mining centers and industrial units. Over irrigation leads to increase in salinity and alkalinity in the soil. Overgrazing by animals and deforestation by men, wastewater from industrial units pollute the lands, mineral processing like grinding of limestone for cement industry, calcite and soapstone for ceramic industry creates a lot of dust. This dust is deposited in the neighboring land and that causes the major cause of land degradation. Land conservation methods or measures. Soil erosion can be prevented by ending deforestation, controlling grazing, encouraging afforestation, and practicing terrace farming in hilly areas. Preparation of shelter belts of plants and stabilizing of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes will help to prevent land degradation in desert areas. Mining activity should be controlled. New technology which reduces wastage can be adopted. Industrial waste should be chemically treated to remove harmful substances. Urban waste should be used for production of biogas and biomanure. Over irrigation should be stopped and new method of irrigation should be followed. Through these steps and measures, we can conserve the land. Another important component of land is that is soil. So here soil is also used as a resource. The uppermost layer of the earth's crust, which is loose, broken and useful for plant, is actually known as soil. Soil consists of mineral matters such as sand, clay, and organic matters such as humus, bacteria, and earthworms. Solid is formed mainly due to the process of weathering of rocks. As a result of weathering, a layer of loose rock material is formed on the land surface or on the upper part. If this layer remains undisturbed for a long time period, chemical, physical, and organic changes take place in it. These changes led to the formation of soil. There are so many factors which influences the formation of the soil. Some most important are climate, topography, nature of the parent rock, vegetation. Now we will see different types of soil. Alluvial soil, red soil, black soil, laterite soil, desert soil and mountain soil. Alluvial soil is most fertile and wet spread soil found in India. It is formed due to the deposition of fine silt called alluvium by the perennial rivers. It is found in the northern plains, or you can say the Gangetic plains, Gujarat plains and the coastal plains. It consists of sand, silt and clay. It is divided into khadar and bhangar. Bhangar means old alluvial soil and whereas khadar means new. It contains soil nutrients such as potash, phosphoric acid and lime. So it is sorry fertile and good for the growth of sugarcane, rice, wheat and pulses. Now see the difference between khadar and the bhangar. Now come to the topic black soil, which is also known as regur soil. It is also known as regur soil. Regur means cotton. It is best for cotton cultivation. Most of the Deccan is occupied by black soil. High water retaining capacity means this soil is having retaining capacity. Soil is sticky when wet and shrink when dried. Self-flowing is characteristic of the black soil. It is rich in iron, lime, calcium, potassium, aluminium and magnesium. The drawback of this soil or the deficient, it is it is not having these nutrients such as nitrogen, phosphorus and organic matter. Its color is deep black to light black. It is mainly found in the Deccan Trap of Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. Red soil, seen mainly in the low rainfall area, porous, variable structure, absence of lime, conquer, deficient in lime, phosphate, manganese, nitrogen, humus, and potash. Its color is red due to diffusion of iron in the crystalline and metamorphic rocks. Texture, it is sandy to clay and loamy. Wheat, cotton, pulses, tobacco, oilseeds, potatoes, etc. are cultivated. It is found in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, and Jharkhand. Now, arid soil. This is actually known as a later, and later means brick. Becomes so soft when wet and so hard when dried. It is found in the areas of high temperature and high rainfall. Formed as a result of high leaching due to rainfall. Organic matters of the soil will removed fast by the bacteria as it is high temperature, and humus will be taken quickly by the trees and other plants. It is rich in iron and aluminium, and it is deficient in nitrogen, potassium, lime, humus. Its color is red due to again iron oxide. Rice, ragi, sugarcane, ragi means coarse grain. Sugarcane, cashew nuts are cultivated mainly, and it is good for the cultivation of tea, coffee, and cashew nuts. It is found in Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, and Assam. Arid soil, desert soil, seen under the arid and semi-arid conditions, deposited mainly by wind activities, high salt content, lack of moisture and humus, conquered and impure calcium carbonate content is high, which restricts the infiltration of water. Its texture is sandy, color is red to brown, and found in the western part of Rajasthan. Forest soil, it is also known as mountain soil. Forest soil are formed in the forest areas where sufficient rainfall is available. Soil is vary in structure and texture depending on the mountain environment when they are formed. They are loamy and silty on valley sides and coarse grained in upper slopes. In the snow-bound areas of Himalayas, they experience denudation and are acidic with low humus content. The soil is found in the lower valley are very fertile. Soil erosion, the last topic of the chapter, that is soil erosion. So we must know what is this soil erosion. So removal of the topsoil is actually known as a soil erosion, and it is done by different ways or methods. It is caused by running water and wind, deforestation, overgrazing, and unscientific agriculture practices. The two types of soil erosion, gully erosion and sheet erosions. Let us see what is this gully erosion. Rainwater, when moved down on an uneven land, scoop away the soil and form deep channels called gullies. This type of erosion is known as gully erosion. A land which is broken into many smaller parts by the gullies is known as bad land. And bad land is unfit for cultivation and other economic activities. Now, I think you are through this picture, it is clear what is gully erosion, sheet erosion. Sometimes water flows as a sheet over large areas down by a slope. The water takes away the topsoil, and this type of erosion is called as sheet erosion. Then, how can we conserve the soil? Yes, of course, we are supposed to conserve the soil through contour plowing. Plowing along the contour lines can decelerate the flow of water down the slopes. Terrace farming, another way to conserve soil. Steps can be cut on the slopes, making terraces. Terrace cultivation restricts soil erosion. Strip cropping. Large fields are divided into strips, and these strips of grass are left to grow between the crops. This break up the force of the wind, and that's why it is known as strip cropping. That's all. I hope you are able to